What's up everybody? Today's video is an expansion rebuild and we are using the San Diego Surf. So we're going to be doing an expansion rebuild. I have the Surf and another team put in a 2K. I'm not going to be working with the other team at all, but I'm going to be rebuilding the Surf. I just wanted to have an even number of teams. So there'll be 32 teams instead of the regular 30. But if you have not subscribed yet, make sure to do that. We are over 1,000 and now we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. Also, drop a like in the video and in the comment section below. Just let me know what time you guys want to see my videos. Tell me what time and what time zone you're in. And yeah, I should be able to find a great time to be able to release all the videos so you guys are happy, so I'm happy. And also make sure to watch the entire video because it does help me out a ton. And yeah, other than that, let's get into this rebuild. Also, make sure you guys are following my TikTok. It's TKE Rebuilds. It will also be in the description. I'm going to be doing rebuilds on TikTok, just quick ones, under 60 seconds. So if you guys could, go over there, follow me there, watch my videos, like them. I would really appreciate that. Trying to grow that to help YouTube grow that, help TikTok grow YouTube. The link will be in the description. Shout out to you guys. All right, so the first thing we have to do is we're going to have to draft our players in the expansion draft. And there's not going to be great players out here, but it's a snake draft, so it looks like the Stars have the first pick, and then we'll have the next 2 picks. And then it'll go back to them having the pick again. So let's see who we have. We got Paul Millsap, Serge Ibaka, Karis LeVert. Yeah, there's not great players here. We're going to take Paul Millsap. And then we're going to take Serge Ibaka because Serge can be flipped to a power forward. And he actually goes up to like an 85. So it's going to be nice to be able to trade him. Karis LeVert's our next guy. And probably Bogdanovich. Yeah, we'll probably go with Bogdanovich here. See, there's not a lot of great players to take, and it's kind of unfortunate. But now who are we going to be able to take? There is just not anybody worth anything out here. Wow, this is so bad. I think we're going to take Mike Conley, and then we're just going to simulate the rest of the draft. Also, by the way, when we do have to get into the draft, my internet is not working right now currently at my house. So I'm just going to have to randomly generate players rather than draft, load in draft classes like I normally do. But that's fine. So here is the San Diego Surf. We got Millsap, Ibaka, LeVert, Bogdanovich, Mike Conley, Bismack, Marquise Chris, Ish Smith, Dorian Finney-Smith, Scalabiciere, Aaron Holiday, Josh Hart, Alonzo Trier, Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, and that's it. So, let's see if there's any free agents out here we could sign. There's not really anybody that I really want to snag. So, one thing I want to do is change Ibaka to a power forward. He goes up to an 84. Change LeVert to a small forward. Bogey to a small forward. And we should be good. Now it's time to make some trades or just simulate this season as is and then really try and get into building next season. So I think we're probably going to run with this team as it is and see how good we can be. So I'll change Ibaka back to a center and I'll change Bogdanovich back to a shooting guard. And I think we're just going to run this team how it is and just make sure that the system is good, it's balanced. We're probably going to have to get a different coach though, so yeah, let's try and get a better coach. We'll try and bring in Michael Stoffer for that pace and space. Assistant coach, we will fire our assistant coach and bring in Otis Newman. And then trainer, we'll fire this guy. We'll bring in Donald Jones, I guess. Assistant GM, he's gone. He's got D's across the board. We do not want that. We want somebody with good trading and good negotiating. Eric Brown is going to be the guy. Okay. Now let's make sure our system's good. Pace and space is 3 stars. Seems to be pretty decent. We're going to be a bad team. One thing I do want to try and do is maybe try and get a first round pick or 2. So let's go try and find a trade for the Detroit Pistons first round pick. So the Pistons, where are you at? Let's try and get there first. See what they want for that. Karis LeVert, Bogdanovich, Scalabiciere, and a 2021 first. Aaron Holiday and a 2021 first. Let's do this. Let's take out the 2021 first, and I will give you a 2022 first. they don't want to do that, I'll also give them like a 2022 second and a 2023 second. Okay, let's not do that. Let's just try and give them a different player then too. On top of that, we'll give you Svi Mikhailuk. And then I'll give you this 2024 first round pick. That is not enough. Okay, let's take those out. Let's give them Josh Hart. And then 2022 pick. Okay, so we got that done. And let's also try to get the Bulls first round pick. So they want Serge, and they'll give me Felicio. I'm cool with it. Okay, we also had to give up our 2024 pick. Any other first round picks we want to try and get in 2021? Cavaliers. Scalabissiere in a 2020 pick. Okay, let's try this. But let's take out this pick, and let's throw in Paul Millsap. And I will take away your first round pick. And you give me back Larry Nance Jr. and Tristan Thompson. It's not going to work. We're not going to be able to do it. Let's just say screw it to that. Let's simulate this season and let's get on with it. So I will catch you guys at the end of season number 1. All right, first off, before we get into this, I completely forgot that my mic was all the way over here. When I was recording that first part before this, so I am sorry if that's quiet. Hopefully I'm able to raise the volume enough so you guys can hear it, but I'm sorry if that part sounds like crap. But now the mic is in front of my face where it is supposed to be, and we're good. Secondly, the last few videos, ever since I got my new computer, I've been recording in 720p instead of 1080p, and I didn't know, so this video should look even clearer than the last one, so sorry about that as well. But now we are back to the playoffs. And here are the awards for the season, if you do care about them at all. Obviously, we do not have anything. We ended up with a 27-55 record, which is not very great. I'm not going to see any surf on any of these teams. But yeah, let's look at the stats quick before we get into the playoffs. Karis LeVert led the team in scoring less than 15 points a game. Yeah. That is not good. Here's the rest of the stats if you guys do care, but yeah, that's not good. And let's go check out the standings quick. I want to see how bad our offense was. Oh, we were terrible. 106 points per game. Where did the Nashville Stars ended up? 106 points per game. We weren't the worst in the league. We were second worst, but yeah, this is not good. But yeah, so we're obviously in the Western Conference as we're in San Diego, and they are in the Eastern Conference as they're in Nashville. So let's simulate the playoffs here, and let's see what happens. Pretty much is going to be regular NBA for these teams. 76ers do go on to win. Joel Embiid is the Finals MVP. And yeah, I want to go see before we get in the offseason what the Stars team looks like. They got Dwight Howard, Reggie Jackson, Malik Beasley, Otto Porter. Yeah, this team is also just not good. So kind of is what it is. Hopefully, we're gonna end up better than that. Let's see where these lottery picks fall. All right, so we are projected the 4th, 5th, and 8th pick, and those end up being the 6th, 7th, and 10th pick in this year's draft. So they all fell. That's my luck. That's what 2K does, so it's fine. So let's just go to our pick. If they throw us an offer here at 6, I'll look at it, but JP Blake, he's a power forward. Supposed to go 3rd or 4th. Bernie Temple, he is a center. Supposed to go 5th or... I mean, I can get both of these guys if I want to. Ricky Barrett, that guy kind of looks like a G. We'll probably go JP Blake here. And then Ricky Barrett. Oh, we got 29 trade offers. Let's check these out. Not liking what I see so far. There's not a lot here. If this is the best they're giving me, I'm definitely just going to take someone. Blake Griffin, but he just makes an absolute bag. I can't afford that. Same with LaMarcus Aldridge. Ricky Rubio. We could pick 13 and a future pick. I think I'm good. I think I'm chilling. So let's take Ricky Barrett or Bernie Temple. We'll go Ricky Barrett here. And then let's get into pick number 10 and see who we can take there. Oh, we can still get Bernie Temple. All right, let's get out of this draft. So we got a 76, a 75, and a 75. We even got a 71 coming out of the second round, so we're probably going to take him too. Yeah, we'll take all 4 of those guys. Svi Mikhailuk, second-year team option. Sure, very cheap contract. Do we have any money? Scalabisi here, let's, qualifying offers, we'll extend them to all those guys. If they want to come back on that cheap money, we'll let them. But do we have money for Anthony Davis? We almost do, and we still have a big old contract in Mike Conley. So let's just try and flip Mike Conley for some smaller contracts or something. Norman Powell, Derek White in a first-round pick. We'd have to give up pick number... Okay, why is... 2K's so weird, this glitch. I never noticed it until, like, a couple weeks ago. Sometimes it just leaves your first-round pick that you've already used in there. So let's try it again. Okay, the pick is gone. Cheap money. Bruno Fernando. Good. Bruno Fernando's probably going to be the move here. Otherwise, like, you know, Luke Kennard's not too bad. But this first-round pick and Bruno Fernando, we'll go with that one. And does anybody else have to be traded too? Anybody else make big money? Cristiano Felicio, $7 million. It's not that big, but he's definitely not worth that. And if I could just get something like a pick from the Lakers, sure. All right, so now we go to free agency, and we should be able to snag ourselves an Anthony Davis. We'll give him that player option, no trade clause. Otherwise, we'll try and sign DeMar DeRozan and like Hassan Whiteside. We'll offer all those guys those contracts. Let's see if we're at the top of Anthony Davis. We are not. Unfortunately, we are not at the top. He is interested, but DeMar DeRozan, we're at the top of his, and Whiteside. So let's see what happens. We got Whiteside. We got DeMar. Can we bring them both in? We might be able to bring them both in, actually, which I'm not against. Bogdanovich would go over the salary cap trying to match that. I think we're good on it, honestly. Yeah, we're good there. So let's see who we can afford. Rondo. Let's throw Rondo that contract. Aaron Baines. We'll throw him this. We could almost afford Aaron Baines. So we'll bring in Aaron Baines there, I guess. And now let's try and get maybe like an Etuan Moore on a minimum and a Torrey Craig on a minimum if we can. And we got both of those too. So we should be pretty much set through free agency. So let's get into player progression, just see what the team looks like. This team is not going to win us a championship by any means, but it is pretty solid. So I'll send a couple guys to training camp, and I'll catch you guys at the beginning of season number 2. So here's the team. Also, I do want to give a shout out to, what was his name? Let me check quick. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Fruitface because he did give me the idea for that Raptors no lottery pick rebuild that I just did a couple videos ago. I forgot to give him a shout out when I said that. So shout out to Fruitface for giving me that idea. I really do appreciate it. If you guys have any other ideas, make sure to drop them in the comment section below. But yeah, this is what the team looks like. I'm going to run Bruno Fernando as my power forward. He should be an 81. That's solid. So now I want to trade DeRozan and Whiteside because they're just not the future of this team for me, honestly. So I'll throw them these 2 first-round picks because they're not going to be worth anything. Chris Middleton and Bledsoe would be really solid. Colin Sexton and Kevin Love. I really got to build this team up. This trade would do that for me. It is a lot of money coming back, but I could probably flip Bledsoe, and Middleton's going to be my scorer. So Middleton's going to come to the team, and now we're going to trade Hassan Whiteside as well. And I'll throw in this first and this second with him, and maybe we can bring in somebody nice. Colin Sexton and Kevin Love, that's a lot of money too, but like I said, deals got to be done to make this really work. Clint Capella, let's see, who do we bring in that first trade? We got a point guard and a small forward. So a center would be good. A center would definitely be good, and a shooting guard. Jamal Murray running that shooting guard with Davis Bertans being our power forward. That wouldn't be that bad. This also would not be bad. You know, we could do this trade here. We could flip Victor Oladipo because he is on the last year of his contract. I think we'll do this one. And we'll go flip Victor Oladipo here. And I'll throw in this first round pick with Victor. See if we can get hopefully like a, let's see what position we need. Probably like a power forward or a center. So let's try and do that. Clint Capella and a second round pick. That's not bad. Mitchell Robinson and Dragic. honestly is not that bad either, but he's on a 1-year contract. Spencer Dinwiddie. Looking for a power forward and centers here. So really, Clint Capella, the go-to answer. Quality center, always available, cheap money. And I want to flip Bledsoe. I don't know if Bledsoe's in the cards for us really. So let's try and get something better for Bledsoe. Spencer Dinwiddie would be better. He's on last year of his deal as well, but I think he's just an upgrade in general. And I can try and re-sign him after the season. So I think that's the move here. So we'll try and bring in him. We are throwing in some picks, but that's fine. I want to see what else we need now. We do need a shooting guard, but that's going to be either Spencer Dinwiddie or Brogdon. Brogdon would be an 86. Dinwiddie would be an 85. We'll go with Dinwiddie running that shooting guard for us. And the starting lineup's pretty much set. Bruno Fernando is power forward. Not the best thing in the world, but not that bad, honestly, either. Coming off the bench, I like these three here, these top three. So we're going to run Barrett into the G League and Temple also in the G League, but we do have to go sign somebody. Stanton Kidd. I love signing Stanton Kidd for some reason. Minimum contract. He has accepted the offer, so we're good there. Now we should be able to send Temple to the G League, and we can. So now off the bench, we really just need like a shooting guard. Actually, we have a shooting guard, so we really just need to trade Dorian Finney-Smith for a point guard, and that's going to be the last thing we do. So Dorian Finney-Smith and this pick, can they bring us in a point guard to come off the bench? Otherwise, we probably will just, you know what, Trey Burke. I was going to say otherwise we can just run a 9-man rotation, but I think we're good with a 10-man rotation here, so let's go 10-man, and it's pretty solid. I don't see many problems with this lineup at all. You know, I could probably flip Torrey Craig and Etuan Moore and maybe get like a backup small forward that's a little bit better than, or backup shooting guard that's a little bit better than Etuan Moore. So, doesn't really look like it. So I think we're good. Looks like 7 seconds is actually a really good offense for us. So we're going to run that. So now I will catch you guys at the end of season number 2. And hopefully this team is not a title contender, but a playoff contender for sure. So I'll catch you guys at the end of the season. So at the end of season number 2, we actually did go on to win 54 games, 28 losses. So I'm guessing we're probably like a top 3 seed in the Western Conference. Here are the awards. Vin Page won Rookie of the Year. Dennis Schroeder, 6-man. Kawhi, Defensive Player. There's the rest of the awards. Looks like we're 2 games worse than the 76ers, but we're out west, so it's possible we're even the number 1 seed. So, All-NBA first team, we don't got anybody, or second team or third team. Nobody on defensive first or second team either. And then no rookies on either rookie team. We did have 1 rookie in the rotation. So this is, we are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We're going up against Sacramento Kings. But before we do that, let's go check out the stats. Chris Middleton, 19. Dinwiddie, 19. And then Brogdon, Capella, 13, 13. LeVert, 13. Trey Burke, 12. Etuan Moore, we probably should have kept Etuan Moore out of the rotation. He didn't really do anything. 3 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Didn't shoot great from the field or from 3. How did our rookie do again? JP Blake, 6 points, 3.5 rebounds, 1 assist as a rookie. He didn't shoot very good either, but that's fine. Where is Nashville at? I want to go see their team. So let's go to Nashville. They got Derek Favors, Christian Wood, Tim Hardaway Jr., Otto Porter. They're probably an okay team, I guess. In the Eastern Conference, they were... Oh, wow, they were just 1 game out of the playoffs. Shout out to them. But let's simulate this up against the Sacramento Kings, and their team looks the same. So let's see how this round goes. We are up 1-0, but now we're up 3-1, 4-1. We do end up winning. Time to go up against James Harden, Russell Westbrook, and company. They got JaVale McGee. They got Justin Jackson, Terrence Ross, Bruno Caboclo. Let's try it out. We're down 2-1. Tied it back up 2-2. Down 3-2. Let's simulate with Simcast. Let's see if we can steal this Game 6 and force a Game 7. It's going back and forth quite a bit, but we are eliminated by 1 point, which sucks. But that means another season, and I'm fine with that. So the Rockets do win the championship, and James Harden is the Finals MVP. So I guess losing to the eventual champions is not the worst thing in the world. We probably would have lost to Luka in the second round anyways. Or not second round, the next round. Draft lottery, we don't have any picks, but the Wizards has the number 1 pick. We do not have any picks. And let's just move into free agency and then make moves there, because we're not going to be able to get anyone. So team player options, Dinwiddie declined his player option. We'll decline Marvin Hamilton's as well. Qualifying offers, we'll extend it to Wanamaker, and that's probably it. So free agencies here, I doubt we have any money. We could re-sign Dinwiddie, which we should do. He doesn't need that much money. And let's see if he is signing that. He is agreeing to come back to the team. So that's good because we do need him back. And we get Spencer Dinwiddie. So now who can we afford out here? Nobody really. Let's go see if anybody makes too much money I want to get rid of. Karis LeVert, 17 million. Like, you're good, but I don't know if you're $17 million good. So let's go see if there's any options. I can get Rudy Gobert. I'd have to throw in Aaron Baines. I'm not against doing this. I'm really not. I mean, Karis LeVert was a good piece for us. But Rudy Gobert would be a really solid center to have. Other than that, I'm not seeing any trades out here that I really do like. Sekou Doumbouya, I guess. But for some reason, I really am called to do this Rudy Gobert trade. But then also for some reason, something's telling me to flip Rudy Gobert. Jaylen Brown. See, this is the type of stuff that you need to do. Sometimes you just trade for someone to flip them. Jaylen Brown would be a great piece on this team. Is there any other options out here? Mitchell Robinson, not really what I'm looking for. But Hassan Whiteside, also not what I'm looking for. Nurkic and McCollum. See, this would be a good trade as well. John Wall. Let's try and do this, but let's try and take Ricky out. And let's try and throw in, like, JP Blake instead. They want Bernie Temple. They'll give me Robert Williams. Yeah, sure. We'll do that. Okay. So now let's go see if we have anybody making way too much money. Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon. They all make a ton of money. I'm going to look to trade some players here. Now we don't really need both Marcus Smart and Spencer Dinwiddie, so I'll see what either of them can get us out here. I might try and do like this and then flip Robert Covington to small forward. I think we're going to do that unless something else pops up, but I think that's probably the best move. I mean, Danilo Gallinari, but we'd have to throw in Robert Williams. So we're going to do the Robert Covington trade. He's going to be like an 86 overall, and we should be able to flip him for something really nice. He's an 87 overall, actually. So Robert Covington out here in the trade market, can he get us anything? Karis LeVert could come back to the team. We could get Marcus Smart back, which doesn't make any sense. Can we throw somebody with Robert Covington then? Not really. Robert Williams, maybe? I mean, I can run Robert Covington too off my bench. It's not that big a deal. Let's sign some young people in free agency, some cheap deals. Let's try and get the best player we can, though, here with our mid-level exception. Tomas Satoransky, we'll throw him a contract, and he is coming to the team. So then let's try and get Trey Burke back because we did have him, and we got him. Now let's go to maybe like Boban, and Boban signed as well. So let's get out of that. So this is what the rotation would look like. We got Brogdon, Brown, Middleton, Fernando, Capella. Then off the bench, we have Robert Covington, Spencer Dinwiddie, Ricky Barrett, Robert Williams, and Trey Burke. So really we just need like a power forward off this bench. So I'll try and trade Robert Covington again. Otherwise, we'll look to trade like Ricky Barrett maybe. So Robert Covington in the trade market. Colin Sexton. Don't really need a Colin Sexton on this team. We need like a Mitchell Robinson. We'd have to give up Robert Williams, but Mitchell Robinson would be a solid power forward to have. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we got both of my go-to guys in Mitchell Robinson and Clint Capella. So Mitchell Robinson or Clint Capella as a power forward, 91, 92. We'll go with the 92 Mitchell Robinson, who is now our best player. And then off the bench, we have Bruno Fernando coming in as power forward off the bench, and I need to get a center now, so we'll trade Derrick Jones Jr. for a center. And we'll throw him with like this first-round pick. Can he bring me a center or even a power forward? If he brings me a solid power forward, I will just switch. I'll just switch Mitchell Robinson back to a center. Enes Kanter. He wouldn't be too bad. Danilo Gallinari wouldn't be bad, and I think that's probably what we'll do. And then we can always just switch back. I'm losing my mind. We're going to switch back Mitchell Robinson back to a center. So Mitchell Robinson, you're going to go back to a center. And you'll probably come off the bench for Clint Capella? No, you will start for Clint Capella. And then off the bench, yeah, we're pretty solid now. We have scores now, which is something we didn't really have before. Let's go try and trade a couple people just in case. Like, I'll try and trade Middleton and Brown together, see if they can bring us anything. Shea and Chris Paul, it would not be a terrible thing, but not really worth doing. We'll do Middleton and, like, Robinson. We could get Joel Embiid and Tobias Harris. So this trade is interesting to me, except for the fact that Danilo Gallinari is in this. Other than that, I like this trade. I'd be willing to trade like Dinwiddie and Brogdon if we can get something nice for them. Jamal Murray and Oladipo. Jamal Murray would be a solid point guard. And then Victor Oladipo would be okay to have. We could probably flip Oladipo. Russell Westbrook. Devin Booker. I want to get 2-for-1s here. And for some reason, I like this trade quite a bit. So we're going to try and do this and then try and flip Victor Oladipo. So let's try to trade Oladipo now and just see if we can get something. I need to see what position we need first off, though. So we have a point guard, a shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center, and then off the bench. Actually, it's not that bad, but I would look into trading Victor Oladipo. But if we can't get anything, then I'll just move on. But a shooting guard would be best, probably. Zach LaVine would be a little bit better. We'd have to trade away Bruno Fernando, but Jeremy Grant would be coming back, which would probably suffice for us, honestly. We could bring Malcolm Brogdon back in, switch him to a shooting guard, come off the bench. That's actually not that bad of idea either. Michael Porter Jr. to come off the bench. I think I like that trade. Oh, Klay Thompson. I don't want to do that. Michael Porter Jr., we're going to do this. And then we're going to trade our small forward off the bench, who is Ricky Barrett, and try and get a shooting guard. Colin Sexton would be a shooting guard. Jonathan Isaac is a small forward. Yeah, I think Colin Sexton's the move, so we'll do that. And now let's go set the rotation. Jamal Murray, Jaylen Brown, Chris Middleton, Danilo Gallinari, Mitchell Robinson, then Clint Capella, Michael Porter Jr., Colin Sexton, Bruno Fernando, Trey Burke. I think that's it. Let's set the system. We got pace and space. We got balanced. Balance is the best. Pretty much solid. So let's simulate season number 3. Hopefully we can finally win a championship and then be done, because this is the 3rd and final season. So hopefully we are good enough. Catch you guys at the end of the season. So in season number 3, we were able to get 63 wins. We end up with 19 losses as well. Ricky Barrett won Rookie of the Year, and we traded him away. Oh, Ricky, why you gotta do that to me? But that's fine, because we probably got something better for him. I don't remember who it was, but I'm sure we did. Bol won 6 man. Anthony Davis won Defensive Player. Marty Ryder, Most Improved. My guy put up 21 and 6. Not bad. Michael Stauffer wins Coach of the Year, too, which is dope to see. Anybody from the Surf on anything? Nobody on the All-NBA teams, defensive teams, nobody, and rookie teams. I think we trade away all our rookies. So we are the 1 seed again. Did the Stars didn't make the playoffs again? What's going on? How far out were they? Okay, they fell out. They were about 3 games out of the playoffs this time. So let's check out our stats quick, and then we'll get into the playoffs. Jamal Murray, 17. Michael Porter Jr., 17. Sexton, 16. Middleton, 16. Brown, 14. We got scorers. We got so many scorers. Here's the rest of the stats if you guys do care. John Lure wasn't getting any minutes. So let's go up against the Suns this time, and let's see what we can do. We're up 2-0, 3-0. We do sweep the Suns. Now it's the Spurs, who have DeJounte Murray, Paul George, Rodney Hood, Lucas Amanek, and LaMarcus Aldridge. And DeJounte Murray. Did I say DeJounte Murray already? I'm going crazy. We sweep them as well. Time to go up against Memphis, who has Ja, Dylan Brooks, Jonathan Isaac, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jonas Valanciunas. That's a lot of J's, man. Ja, John, Jaren, Jonas. Well, it's a J, but it doesn't sound like a J. Simulate this round. Let's see what happens. We go down 0-2 right away. Of course we do. This is absolutely stupid. Change the bench utilization down to 30. get the starters playing more minutes. We also got Trey Burke out of the rotation. And yeah, simulate with Simcast, I guess. See what happens. They are running away with this one as well. Wow. Yep, and they're going to go up 3-0. So let's simulate to the next game. Let's see what happens here. We start out really hot, but they're coming back. And we end up winning by 9, so let's go to the next game here. And we start out hot, but it's going back and forth. It's a really close game here heading into halftime. But it looks like we're running away with it in the third. And in the fourth we do. So now we're down 3-2. Let's see if we can steal another game. It's going back and forth here in game 6. Yeah, we're pretty much getting blown out though now. Close game. I'm jumping in. I got to win this game for us. We're down by 3. 1 minute, 40 seconds left. I'll catch you guys in there. All right, so it looks like Cody Zeller is at the line. We're going to see if he can make this shot and put them up by 4. And he misses. Let's go. Jamal Murray, run. We got Jaylen Brown cutting to the basket. My guy. Let's go. We're down by 1, folks. Let's go. We got to win this game. Sorry, the desktop audio was coming through my mic, but I fixed that. So, all right. Jamal Murray cannot guard Ja Morant. Oh, yeah. Yes, he can. Let's go. All right, we're running. We're running. Jaylen Brown from deep. Oh, that might have been a 2. Shoot. That was a terrible play. Let's get back on defense. Clint Capella. Oh, he blocks the crap out of Ja Morant. Let's go. Let's go. Minute 10, down by 1. We gotta win this game. This is in like the second round or something stupid too. I still gotta make it to the finals. Robinson on Valanciunas. What are you gonna do, Jonas? All right, Ja Morant guarding by Jamal Murray. He puts a crossover on. I need some help, Mitchell Robinson. I need some help, man. All right, we're down by 3. We call timeout. All right, so we're back in business here. Let's get the ball into Jaylen Brown. And let's go to work. Oh, good move, boy. Oh, tough finish. Dang. Dylan Brooks. And, of course, oh, he misses that. I thought that went in. All right, Chris Middleton. Run, Chris. Oh, yeah, that's an easy lane to the bucket. Let's go. We're down by 1 now. 33 seconds left. This is just game 6, too. We got to win a whole nother game after this. We got to win a whole nother game after this. Jamal Murray's got to clamp up on Ja Morant. I should put Jaylen Brown on Ja Morant, shouldn't I? Mitchell Robinson, guard your man. Oh, we're down by 3 now. 23 seconds. I'm going to try and get a quick one because if I can't make it, then it's going to be rough. Jamal Murray. Chris Middleton in the corner. Can he make? Let's go. Tied it up. Let's go. Now we got to clamp up, play some defense, and then we got to get the ball back and try and win this game. All right, 19 seconds left. Come on, clamp up. Come on, Jamal. Play some defense. What is Ja doing? He almost dribbled. Foul. He's got free throws coming. He's got to miss some of these. I shouldn't have reached in. That was bad on my part. All right, he misses one. Let's go. We just need a 2. We got a rebound, though. We got to get this rebound if he misses this one. All right, he made it. We're down by 1. Let's get a bucket. All right, Jamal Murray comes out a pick. Gallo, bang that. Let's go. 1 second left. We're up by 1. Let's go. We got to go to a game 7 now after this. All right, game 7 time. Let's simulate with Simcast this time. We start out really hot, and are we running away with it? Let me slow down. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. They're down by 4 only. We're only up by 2 now. I got to go slow. We're up by 1. We're tied. Okay, let's go. Let's see what happens here. We're up by 2. Come on, what? Do something. We're up by 3. Down. Up by 2. Up by 3. Up by 5. Up by 6. Up by 7. And we're good. We end up winning by 8. Now we are moving to the NBA Finals. So let's simulate the first game. We go down 0-1. We tied it back up 1-1. Okay, I don't want to go too fast, so we'll just have to do it this way. Simulate game by game. We go down 2-1. Tie back up 2-2. Up 3-2. Let's simulate with Simcast. See if we can win this one. We're blowing them out of the water, boys. We're up by like 30 or 40. We end up winning by 27. We are the NBA Finals, the San Diego Surf. It's not the other teams in LA. It's not the Clippers. It's not the Lakers. It's not the Warriors. Not even the Kings. It's the San Diego Surf, the 5th team in not LA, in California. And Jamal Murray is the Finals MVP. He averaged 19, 7, and 4. Wow, that was good stuff. That was really good stuff. Super happy with how this team did. Super happy with the Surf. The jerseys were kind of sick on that too, with a little bit of like waves going down the side and everything. It was a pre-loaded one. Obviously, I couldn't download anything. But yeah, so we did end up winning the NBA Finals. Super dope to see. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you have not already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I appreciate all of the support you guys have been giving me. Let's just grind to 2,000. I'm trying to post videos like every day. I appreciate everybody that's watching every video. Again, watch my videos to the end. Go back and watch some old videos if you got time. We're in quarantine for the most part. Watch some old videos. Help me out. And then if you help me out, I'm going to help you out by bringing better and better and more and just better quality content. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. But other than that, it's been TKE. It's been real. Peace out.